take a look at what it looks like when you are tuning with a chromatic tuner. And what I mean by chromatic tuner is just that it is showing all of the notes that can potentially be played on an instrument, including naturals, sharps, and flats. So this is the Tuner Ninja online tuner. You can simply go to tuner.ninja and it's going to turn your computer screen into an electronic chromatic tuner. So there are lots of tuning apps that you could use instead of this, or an actual separate physical electronic tuner. So the first thing I'm going to do is click Start. And now you can see how our dial is moving back and forth because it's actually picking up the pitch of my voice. And there is a little arrow at the top of our wheel on the dial. And what we are looking for is for that to light up green on the correct pitch when the string is in tune. So I am going to pluck the A string on this violin. So you can see that right now the pitch is between a G sharp and an A. And that the arrow is pointing slightly to the left of the A. That means that the note is too low. It needs to go higher. So using the fine tuner, we know that when the note is too low, we need to turn the fine tuner to the right to raise it. And you can see that the little arrow or marker is starting to move closer to the A. But we're still not quite there and it hasn't turned green yet. So we have some more work to do. I'm going to continue turning my fine tuner to the right to raise the pitch. Closer still. I'm going to make one more little turn. And with some adjusting, you can see we got it exactly where it needs to be. Now, I have purposefully untuned the D string on this violin so that it's too high. So you can see right now the arrow is pointing to the right of the correct string name, meaning that it is sharp or too high. So I've got to lower my string's pitch by turning my fine tuner to the left. And I went a little bit too far. And now I've got it. If your child has learned how to use the bow and they are proficient with playing with their bow, then you can have them to bow their open strings while you check for tuning like this. So will you play your open A string, please? Make sure they're playing in a good spot between their fingerboard and their bridge, and then using really smooth bow changes. So right now you can see that the A is in tune, but I'm going to purposefully untune it. Can you play your A, please? She can continue bowing while I adjust. And you can see the advantage to this is that it just keeps the pitch constant while you're adjusting. So again, if your child is proficient with using their bow and they can play with a steady, even tone, having them to bow the strings as you're tuning is a good option.